All right. Ezekiel Butterthighs here. It is July 31st, 2024. It's Wednesday. It's Fed Day. Big day in markets. Big day. We got the Fed coming up. We got the Fed coming. And I'm up $800 so far today, which is great. Let's adjust my starting bankroll because it was not that much. Coming into today, I was actually down to about 10.6 or so. That look about right. $7.85. Is it updating? Are you updating my totals? 900 gives us 582, so 682. Yeah, I'm almost exact. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I started the day at about 10.680. Let's say 10.677. 10.677. Booyah. That was about my starting bankroll. It's been an ugly week for me. Ugly. Basically started last week at 14,000, got it up to 16,000. Now I'm down to 10.7. Overnight, huge moves. Huge moves overnight. Huge moves. QQQ, waking up 10 points pre-market. SPY up 1%. But more importantly, I am long NVIDIA here. This morning, I bought a bunch of NVIDIA calls. Let's see here. Yeah, so there's my trade right here. These are NVIDIA calls. I have 12 August 16th, 116 calls. Yeah, that's my play here right now. Yeah, I feel, look, the AI trade is the defining feature of this market, all right? The AI trade is the defining feature of this market. It is so beat down. It has been so crushed. And yet it is the trade of this market. And look at NVIDIA, down 40 points in the last, month? And it's the hottest stock in the world. It's the biggest stock in the world, and it's the growth story in the only thing that could take NVIDIA down is if the market is going to crash. And I don't think we're crashing yet, all right? What would I want to see for a crash? I'd want to see some sort of disaster, bankruptcy. I'd want to see the 210 yield curve get right. It's still inverted. I'd like to see that get right before a crash. I want the Fed to actually lower rates, to have an actual rate lowering before we crash, all right? I don't think we're at a crash yet. The Fed has not lowered rates yet. The yield curve is still inverted. There has been no great disaster. And if we are not at a crash yet, then the AI play is still on, all right? The AI play is going to be what drives this market until we turn into a bear market. Is it possible that we are in a bear market right now? Yes, this could be the start of a bear market, in which case I am going to lose and lose big here, all right? I'm going to get crushed. But if we are not at the start of a bear market, then NVIDIA, the story of this market, down 40 points in the last, and it had this perfect, look at this, watch this. Look at this perfect touch it had. Look at that. This is yesterday right at the bell. It touched, look, I gotta zoom in on this. It's beautiful. Look at it. Look at the bottom. 100.01 exactly. I mean, if that isn't a bottom, I mean, that looks like a friggin' bottom to me, all right? So, I'm sorry, but NVIDIA is the play here. In fact, I'm going to load up even a little bit more here. I feel that freaking good about it. I know, I'm crazy. I should be shot for doing this right now. All right, I even loaded up a little bit more. At 115 with us up 10%. Look, my expirations are August 16th, all right? So I've got 2 weeks. The problem is Powell talks today, and when he talks today, he could possibly send this market plunging, which would be bad. In which case, again, my expirations are August 16th. I'm just going to hold through a plunge if that's what occurs, all right? What's my target here? Honestly, I only want NVIDIA to get to like 120. If it gets to 120, I'll be happy. I'm loaded up real good now. I've got 16 calls in NVIDIA, right? That's a very, very large position. That's a Delta 800 play, all right? Look at my Delta. Delta 800. That's big for me, all right? I try to keep it 300 Delta, not 800 Delta. Although NVIDIA is a smaller stock. I mean, it is now in terms of price. I mean, it's only 115 price-wise. So your Delta, you have a little more room with it. Yeah, if you don't know what I mean by the Delta and 115, I mean, maybe we'll get to that later. But basically, it's just how much risk I'm taking on. For every 100 Delta you have, a 1-point move in a stock is a $100 gain or loss. So do I feel good about this trade? Yeah, I feel like we bottomed yesterday. I do. Although Powell is talking today, and there is a distinct possibility that he comes out, and when he comes out, when he comes out, the market dives. Yeah, there is a possibility that the market dives when Powell comes out. That would be a problem. Yeah, I'm definitely sort of hoping the market does not take a massive plunge when Powell speaks today. Yeah. Because I've gotten in heavy on NVIDIA here. I'm up $900 right now. 901. So it's 7.5. Okay. So yeah, Ezekiel Butterthighs up $900 here. I've got 16 calls in NVIDIA, August 16th. Expiration date 116 is the strike. So a lot of sixes there. 6666. Yikes. I don't know if that's a good sign. Yeah. So that's what we're working with right now. Yeah. Do I think we bottomed yesterday? Yeah, I do. I think we did bottom yesterday now. I do. I was trying to sort of catch the bottom of I've been all week trying to catch the bottom. And if we have bottomed, then I just love being in AI right now because it's been punished and it is the spot. It is the trade. So I'm going to ride NVIDIA higher to at least 120. I mean, I can catch these 5 points. It's at 115 right now. I can catch 5 points and then lighten up. And that's sort of what I intend to do here. Catch those 5 points, lighten up. All right? All right. Wish me luck.